And so what I want to talk about a little bit, the comprehensive plan. Your guys, Wayne County's last comprehensive plan was 2008 and 2009. Can we go through a couple of these things? I got a couple of questions. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was before I started with the county, so let's talk.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we hit the mark.
Of this one, but let's talk about it.
So transportation. I think in North Carolina, transportation is a conversation that people want to act like is big, but we're not yet at the point of committing the necessary dollars to fit what is going to be needed over the next decade. One of the top priorities, if I look at the 2008-2009 comprehensive plan for Wayne County that was discussed, was a commuter rail. I'm going to be honest with you. I am a big fan of commuter rails. I think connecting markets across the state, and even if we get into a regional conversation, is very important for communities. I love the idea of, let's say, Charlotte, which is close to where I live, connecting with Raleigh and then allowing some lateral transportation options, let's say to Lake Norman from Charlotte and out to Wayne County from Wake County. I love the idea. Joel, did you guys figure out the secret to getting a commuter figured out since 2008?
No, we have not figured that secret out. And, it definitely still is something that we're looking at. So right now, Raleigh, is working on a commuter rail, but Raleigh's been working on a commuter rail for a while, and there's still no commuter rail. And so, I think while it's definitely something that we would love to see, we've got to have the infrastructure that wants to come here first. We can't do that on our own. Your Wake counties, your Durham counties, they've got an additional sales tax that they're charging to pay for that light rail. And Johnston County, it's even, expected to move into Johnston County, but, there's been no dirt that's been turned yet or anything like that. And so, we've got to wait for those bigger communities, a little bit to our west, before we can even think about it, unfortunately. But it is still something that we would love to see, because you're right. We've got so many people that are commuting up to the Johnston counties and Raleighs that a light rail would make it so much easier for them.
Part of that is affordability as well,
Yep.
Because if you're going to have, rank and file workers, you're going to have a good, strong labor force. You've got to have some transportation in place. There's a lot of conversation about buses, and I'm not hating. I don't want to. People think I hate on buses. I don't hate on buses. I just don't think that buses hit the mark the right way, given the geographical landscape of our area. If I'm going to drive somewhere or walk somewhere and then have to get on a vehicle, I'm going to want to do it in a way, I don't want to say stylish, but a little bit more comfort. And I'm not hating on the CAT system. We have the CAT system here, right, in the Charlotte area, and it's not a bad bus system. I just don't think buses address all the issues. And because you're talking about so many miles, right? So I live north of Charlotte, about 20 miles. 20 miles on a bus is very different than 20 miles on a commuter train.
Absolutely.
And if I'm going to Raleigh, 3 hours on a bus is very different than 3 hours on a commuter train. It's just a different aspect to where if you want to get more people to be involved, you've got to create a transportation that people can connect with and are willing to accept if it's not their own vehicle. So I just have a different perspective on it, I think. Again, I don't want people to think I hate on buses. I just don't think buses are the end-all be-all answer. Cost effectively, are buses probably the best answer? Yeah. We know we have hard costs on buses. We have soft costs on buses. We know what they're going to cost. Now, I can make an argument about fuel right now, right? I think we all could. You guys as a county, that's a big line item in your budget, and understanding the need of raising dollars, right, because of the fuel costs related to your vehicles.